Hi, welcome to Pagan Goddess Tarot, and today I am doing the monthly reading for February 2021 for the zodiac sign of Aquarius. Okay, it's still a general collective reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate with you right away and starts to later, you're more than welcome to come back and rewatch videos on the channel. I'm also putting extendeds up on Patreon now, and I'm still working on other avenues. But bear with me, I work 6 days a week, and I mean, I do love my job, so there's that too. But, you know, and I'm technically challenged, but I'm working through all those problems to try to bring other things, to just give you other avenues to have readings. Okay? So, as always, I have pre-shuffled the deck. By the way, if you like the videos, please push like, subscribe, and share. And then you hit the little bell icon so that you get notifications of any future readings that I do. You wouldn't believe how much, astronomically, when you do that, how much it helps the channel grow. Okay? So thank you for watching. I have pre-shuffled so that we don't have to spend a lot of time in shuffling, okay? So your first card came from the Spirit Animal Oracle, and it's telling you to set healthy boundaries, okay? Excuse me. Alright. I lit some sage earlier. I don't do it on the table in this bowl, although I love the bowl. I love the shell. It's because I get soot everywhere, and I don't want it to fly around and catch something on fire while I'm doing it. Because sometimes they do that. The ashes on, because I'm fluttering cards and etc. So I do a sage stick before I start. All right. The next messages are going to be coming from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards. And the first one is mountains, and it's telling you to stand your ground, Aquarius. Stand your ground. I can't seem to hold on to anything. There we go. Any other messages for Aquarius? I also use these cards, the Oracle cards, because they're powerful messages in and of themselves, and they also seem to work with the tarot portion of the reading. It's like they highlight certain areas of the reading that they really, really want to home in on. Okay, so they want you to really seriously think about. So, the seer, and it's telling you to see beyond your current situation. All right. Okay, I'm going to do a 5-position spread with the Celtic Tarot deck. It's past, present, past, present, and future. That's too many cards. Past, present, and future. Then there's advice from Spirit, and the most probable outcome if you follow Spirit's advice. Okay? So, what can we get for Aquarius for February 2021? You guys know readings are timeless, so it doesn't really matter when you find this reading. If you run across it and it intrigues you, that's when you're supposed to find it, even if it's 10-15 years from now. It's fortune telling. Wow, in the past you have the Lover's card. That's a major, that's a higher arcana card. That's a deep spiritual love. Okay. And let's see. For your present, what's going on with Aquarius in the present? Right now you have a lot of heavy burdens. You may feel like some of them aren't yours to carry, But either way, you are in the process of laying down some of these burdens. You know that you're burdened, and that's the first step. Okay, and what happened in the cards, basically what he's doing is he's going to go up to this castle on the hill, and that's where he's going to drop his burdens. Okay, he's going to drop that load up there. So it's a struggle for staying on the path. It's kind of an uphill battle, and but you know at the end it's all going to be worth it. So this is most likely you're working through something or you're working for something. Okay. Okay. And in your future, what do we got for the future for Aquarius? Okay, we have the Page of Wands. So in the future, you're either going to get a communication about something that's, it could be passion, it could be creative, it could be energetic. If you notice that these two are, you can barely tell that's a dragon. It looks more like her cloak, okay? And she does have a wand, so she does have magic. She's probably not as skilled as the king and the queen or the knight, but she's a young energy, so she's really creative. She can be a he too. It doesn't matter. Okay, so it looks like you are trying to create something, or someone is coming in with a message for you. Pages are a lot of times about communication. So that could be a passionate communication, but passion doesn't always mean a relationship. Sometimes the passion is about something that you love to do, something that you want to do. And Spirit's advice is the Father, and that is, in other decks we would call that the Emperor. This is somebody that's conquered all the king's energies. They understand how to utilize. They know how to use their heart. They know how to use their mind, etc. And he's very dynamic. He's very passionate. The father tends to be more harsh, masculine. It's where he needs the mother to soften or to bring softness into his life. She's nurturing, kind, caring. She's the bringer of all abundance. See, he's kind of stark without her. He's very powerful, but he's very stark. Sorry. So, being the father, that card also represents taking charge with authority. Okay? And that could be part of this. You see, it's telling you to set your boundaries, set healthy boundaries. And then this one's telling you to stand your ground. All right. And that will give you the ability to see beyond current situation. Okay. It's rare. Our lives are rarely just what we're going through at the moment. When you look back in retrospect, you'll find that there was a theme going with something all the time. So I think you're in the process of dropping your burden so you can create something. And Spirit's advice is to take charge. Go ahead, do it. You know, because it's going to bring abundance. This is the 8 of shields in this deck. This is the 8 of shields. You notice he's set out intentions. See, the ships always represent things that we've set out before. Okay? They haven't come in yet, but they're still out there. Okay? But in the meantime, you can't wait around for them. They were gone for years. Sometimes they didn't make it home. There were pirates. There were all kinds of things. There were wicked storms out there. Doldrums would get them. Scurvy, pirates, etc. So, you know, they didn't count on the ships coming back. That was an investment. It's either going to make it or break it. One of the two. But in the meantime, this person went ahead and studied. This is also like an apprentice card where you're learning something. You're learning a craft, a trade, whatever it is that interests you. But this, whatever this is, if you work hard at it, it's going to bring you a lot of abundance. Okay? It's going to bring a lot of abundance. And remember, again, abundance can be, it can be a lot of things. That can be love. It can be money. It can be career, finances. You can win the lottery. It could be anything like that. And I just saw the Two of Wands, which is the intentions that set these ships out. It's making a plan. Okay. So, I'm sorry. It's very dry in here. And I am accidentally inhaled some of the sage. So, let's see. Again, okay, so I pulled the Two of Pentacles, and that's exactly. This is somebody that's in balance. They're balanced. They set their intentions. The ship's going out. That's the ship we saw over there. One of the ships that we saw over there. Okay. Alrighty then. It's not even waiting for me. And then we have Judgment. So this is Spirit's judgment. That you set your intentions out. And that you go forward and like you're doing now and put those burdens down. There's something that you need to do. You need to celebrate life. You've got a lot on your plate, and you're not taking time to mark seasons, celebrate times with your family, enjoy what you have, being grateful for what you have. Okay, it can be working too hard. You know, I mean, a lot of us do have a lot of heavy burdens right now. It's such a horrible time with the pandemic. Okay, so it's telling you if you need to start taking time out and celebrate your life and figure out what your wish fulfillment is, because you can have whatever you want. You have to move forward. You have to use this type of energy to bring this in, okay? That's your wish fulfillment. So they're telling you it's doable. You have to get out of that. I think it's survival mode. We get stuck in survival mode, or we get stuck in, you know, all the quarantine. And it's not even quarantines. It's just you can't go anywhere. You can't really do anything. You got to wear a mask everywhere. It's horrible. And you know, a lot of people have extra burdens because they have so many people have lost their jobs. People have lost their homes. People have lost family members. But you have to remember that we're still alive, you know, and that isolation is just ridiculous. It's hard. It's hard because you know, and the fear. There's a lot of people are just afraid, and I mean, some of it's unreasonable fear, and you know, anyway, my point is there's a lot. Everybody right now has more burdens, I think, than they normally do, you know. But just because you have a lot of burdens, you need to think about life. You need to celebrate life. Just the simple pleasures in life. Even if it's making your coffee in the morning, you know, that little minute that you have to yourself, okay? And those are the times where you start figuring out what you want. This is your wish fulfillment. It's going to come true if you follow Spirit's advice, okay? So in the future, it shows you being creative. I'm thinking you're being creative, and you may get a message too, okay? You could be both. All right. You're also going to be moving towards calmer waters. All right. Just be sure not to carry the past with you. Whatever hurts you had in the past, or negative thoughts you had in the past. Because see, this is a new day. This is a new day dawning. All right. And even here, you see how that card is dark and then you go to a light card? All right. Oops. Sorry, I forgot to turn my phone on. Alright. Okay. You also have the Ace of Cups coming in. Okay, and again, that's love. But everybody portrays it as just romantic love, and that's not necessarily true. That can be a lot of things. I'm seeing the full moon. I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That could be 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months. I see the dawn, and see, you have the eye. This is the one that's telling you to look about, the seer. Remember? She's telling you to look, see beyond the current situation. Okay, you've got to be able to start visualizing the future to move forward. This continues to flow. Like I said, it's love. It's the Holy Grail. It's unconditional love. It could be for a child, and it is most of the time it does come in as a romantic relationship, but it's a spiritual love. It's a different type of love. Does that make sense? Okay. So now to move this forward, Spirit's advice is to act like the Father. You encompass that energy, push yourself to do these things to bring light back into your life. You don't want it to be just dark and heavy burdens. Okay? He's telling you to take charge with authority. We've had enough of this, and it's time for you to say, I've had enough. I'm gonna whatever it is the burdens are, I'm gonna finish this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to declutter this. I'm cleaning out the garage. It doesn't matter what it is, what it means to you, whatever those burdens are to you. And you're going to start taking steps towards that. Okay? That's why you were over here in the two of Pentacles. You were planning. That's the planning stage. Okay? It's balance. Typically, it's the Two of Wands that's the planning stage, but I'm just feeling it off that card because it came right after I had said that, and it is one of those ships going out. So he definitely is somebody that was balanced, that was setting out his intention. So I think that's what they're literally trying to get through. And then your ships will come in, okay? But you have to be balanced first. Okay, and then judgment, because that's what Spirit wants for you. Okay, and they want you to take a leap of faith. Just trust in the Spirit. Just know, if you set healthy boundaries and stand your ground, you'll be able to see beyond the current situation. See, and that was what they did here. See, this person had set out those intentions there. Now, he set them out there and he let them go, trusting that they're going to do what they need to do. In the meantime, he set about building abundance, learning a craft, whatever he did to bring abundance in. Okay? That's what he did. So, and that's what Spirit's telling you. Take charge with authority. You don't let the worry and the fear bother you. You set those ships out. You set them out with good captains and good crews. Their intentions, but that's just the symbolism for it, And now you have to trust that they're going to return in their own good time. You can't sit and worry about it every 5 seconds. If you do, you're going to really carry a lot of heavy burdens. So it's telling you to now go on and continue, but continue with gratitude, okay? And that's what you bring in. See that promise that comes in with it? The rainbow? And I keep seeing the full moon. So this could come in, and I kept seeing 7. And I don't even think that's actually 7. It might be. I don't know. I don't know if 7 means something to somebody. It might be your lucky number or something. It could be, like I said, it could be 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months. But I keep seeing that moon, okay? So it might happen around a full moon. It could be as early as this full moon. So something's coming in. And it's okay. So in your future, if you take Spirit's advice, this is going to move forward. You're going to have move forward movement and victory. All right. And at the bottom of the deck, we have clarity. So you have two aces. You have the Ace of Swords and you have the Ace of Cups. Okay. So I'm going to get I'm going to pull some angel cards. Sorry. All right. And I think it'll be clear. You're starting to see clearly. I think that's Spirit's gift to you is that because you know now that you have to see beyond the current circumstances. You have to plan for the future and move forward with it and not allow this situation to keep you stuck, whatever your situation is. Okay? And you have to move forward. Okay? And wow, a career transition. Archangel Shamiel, your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. Okay, so I was right. It could be a business. And it can still be love. You could still have love coming in. All right, one more, please. Overcoming difficulties. The worst is now behind you and you are surmounting any previous challenges. Okay. And at the bottom you have outdoors. Archangel Jophiel, go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new and creative ideas. And I think that's what I was really trying to touch on there with the I forgot the statement. Wow. This is an amazing read. It really is. But do go outside. Do ground yourself. It'll put things in perspective. And everybody's tending to stay inside these days. You're better off to go outside. Go hang out in your backyard. You know, just be in touch with fresh air, sunshine, light. We all know about SAD. If we don't, it's depression brought out by the lack of light during certain months of the year. Okay? So I hope you liked the video. I'm going to be doing the extended. If you want to follow me over to Patreon, it's going to be there. If not, love and light. If you like the reading, please hit the like, subscribe, and share button. And hit the icon, the little bell icon, if you want notices when I post future videos. I have no idea what's wrong with my speech lately. Somebody told me it was Mercury retrograde, and I can't even say it. So I'm going to go, that's what it is. Because I usually don't have this much trouble speaking. So I hope you loved the video. I love doing them for you. Thanks for watching and have a great day.